My name is Ishka Ganesh and I am 12 years old. I am here today to talk about around the world. We have so many countries around the world, but for today, let me talk about only three countries that are London, America, and Australia. First, I would like to talk about London. London is capital city of England. Is probably one of the best countries in the world. London is also the best tourist place. At London, we can visit to the tallest Twin Tower and the famous bridge. At night, the Twin Tower was brightening with colorful lights. Next, let me tell about America. America is also called by USA. At America, we can visit to the famous tourist places such as Whiteout, Disney World Resort, 8 Golden Gate Bridge and more. Wow, it's very beautiful places for vacation. Finally, Australia. At Australia, we can visit to Blue Mountain National Park, Daintree National Park and more. It also can be attractive tourist places for our vacation. The kangaroo and the penguin is the famous animal at Australia. I have a good experience to visit the places too. If God give me the way, I would like around the world full of confidence. Thank you, my teachers, my audience who always encouraging me. Have a nice day.
A wonderful place with many incredible and breathtaking places to discover. Today, I would like to share a speech about the places I would like to visit one day. Hi and a very good afternoon to the MC, teachers and my dear friends. I'm Afrika Nasira from Penang, Malaysia. I'm 12 years old and I'm schooling at Convent Bukit Mertajam. I would like to share a speech about the places I would like to visit. To start my journey with, I would like to visit Agra, which is located in New Delhi, the capital of India. Agra is where the Monument of Love and one of the 7 wonders of the world, Taj Mahal, is located. Let me brief you about the history of Taj Mahal. It is located in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India. It is built in 1632 by Shah Jahan to his beloved wife who died after giving birth to their 14th son. It is architected by Ustad Ahmad Lahori with ivory white marble and gemstones from around the world. It is wonderful to admire the Taj Mahal during sunset. After visiting Taj Mahal, I will be visiting Hyderabad to explore the tasty and authentic food of the royals, which is biryani. Hyderabad is famous for its Mughal food, which is rich in spices and curries. Biryani is a tasty rice dish layered with curries and meat. After exploring the food, I will be visiting Jaipur, a colorful city in Rajasthan. I will be visiting Amber Palace. It is a 16th century hilltop fort and palace. Up next, I will be visiting Hawa Mahal. It is a pink and red sandstone palace of the winds. It is also known as the Pink City. Since India is number 1 in producing garments, I will make sure to do some shopping. India is famous for its silk and cotton saris. Lastly, I'll make sure to bring my mask and sanitizer along due to the pandemic, the new normal. This is all for now. Thank you for pinning back your ears to hear my speech.
New Zealand is a welcoming, diverse country with a history of Maori, European, Pacific Island and Asian immigration. This rich blend of cultures combined with geologically fascinating landscape and unique flora and fauna make New Zealand an exciting country to explore. New Zealand is a land like no other, with calm bays to the north, rugged mountains to the south and all sorts of environments in between. New Zealand is an outdoors lovely dream. Teeming with people known for their hospitality, a fascinating culture, and every type of activity you could think of. The Maori name for New Zealand is Aotearoa, which means the land of the long white cloud. Look up the sky. Any day there are no and you will discover why they went with the why this name. While New Zealanders are called Kiwis, don't think they are named after the fruit. The kiwi is also New Zealanders' native flightless bird and serves as the unofficial symbol of the country. On top of this, the biggest city, Auckland, volcanoes. You need not worry. Tough as the last eruption that was about 500 years ago and is most probably and unlikely to erupt again. The national sport is without a doubt rugby and the national country is known as the All Blacks. Before the start of a game, they perform a Maori war dance called the haka to motivate and intimidate the enemy. Think New Zealand is just like every other country? Think again. There are many things that make New Zealand unique, from wildlife that you can only find in New Zealand to activities you can only do in New Zealand. There are plenty of. Thank you.
Have you ever heard of Wanderlust? Wanderlust is defined as a strong desire to travel all around the world. Well, I am crazy about traveling. The reason why I love traveling is the cultural diversity, various types of countries' food, and of course, the history of the particular place or country. Cambodia is one of the countries which just astonished me. Cambodia is a Southeast Asian nation. Many people look down at this country as it is technically a third world war country and one of the poorest nations in the world. What people don't see is the richness of the country in culture and great history of the country. Cambodia played a big role in the early civilization of Southeast Asia. Did you know one of the 7 wonders of the world is located in Cambodia? Yes, it is none other than Angkor Wat. The largest and the oldest temple in the world it is. It was built by the King Suryavarman II in the first half of the 12th century. Isn't that amazing? With the least amount of knowledge and the minimal help of science and technology, they have built such a huge monument. It is something we all should be amazed by and we should preserve it for the next generations to see it. Besides, Vietnam is also one of my favorite countries to travel around. Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country which is famous for its beaches, rivers, Buddhist pagodas, and bustling cities. Although Malaysia has a variety of food from all kinds of races and ethnicities, Vietnamese food was a completely new treat to the taste buds. My most favorite dish I ate in Vietnam is the pho, a Vietnamese flat rice noodle in a meat-based broth similar to our Malaysian Khoi Tiao soup but with a different taste. The dish is usually accompanied by basil, lime, chili, and some extra spice. The balanced sweet, spicy, and salty citrus meal instantly becomes one's favorite after trying. Pho can be found anywhere in Vietnam no matter what time of the day or night it is. Just like our nasi lemak. Just thinking about it makes my mouth drool. Vietnam is a place where you always give your taste buds an extraordinary treat. Vietnam, Cambodia is a place majority of the community wouldn't be seen as it is not a wealthy country or place. People often look at the West countries and tend to not to see as the specialities of the countries in Asia. I believe once people visit these countries or places, it would be an unforgettable memory to them. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
The world is beautiful and full of amazing places. Sawadee and a very good morning to the honorable judges, teachers, parents, and all my dear friends. My name is Stella Ho Sing Pei and I am 10 years old. Today, I'll be talking about a city that I have visited last school holiday. I've been dreaming of visiting Bangkok again ever since. Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, is one of the top tourist destinations in the world. The city is known for great eats, shopping heaven, and historical temples. If you have eaten Thai food, you'll know it's a rewarding experience. Thais in Bangkok are easygoing and friendly people. Pratuna is known as one of the most popular shopping districts in Bangkok, with thousands of stores selling everything from high-end fashion to the cheapest goods. Pratuna is a great area where varieties of shopping can be done in one place. A short walk from Pratuna will bring you to Erawan Shrine, a beautiful shrine featuring a statue of Prapram, or known as the Four-Faced God. There, you can see traditional Thai dance troupes hired by the shrine's worshippers, and there are dance performances in this area. Throughout the streets and stalls in Bangkok, you will find plenty of mouth-watering mango sticky rice. Crab meat fried rice and fried chicken rice is a must-try during the visit to Bangkok. There are plenty of things for us to see and buy, from Safari World Bangkok to floating markets and night markets everywhere we go. Khop khun ka, and thank you for listening to my speech.
Everybody, my name is Lee Carlos. Today, I am going to tell you about around the world. My dream place to visit is Japan. Japan is well known for its politeness and good manners. The environment in Japan is very clean and the Japanese are very polite. In Japan, people greet each other by bowing. Bowing is also a sign of respect, apologize, and even gratitude. Whenever we walk into the shop, we will be greeted konnichiwa, which means hello or good afternoon. I am impressed of their good culture. The second place I would like to visit is Hong Kong. Hong Kong is as known of the Pearl of the Orient. The most remarkable was their dim sum. Their dim sum look not different from ours, but the taste is like the heaven and earth. Ha Gao, Siu Mai, and the Char Siu Bao are so delicious. I promise you it is second to none. I can bet on you and you can count on me. Thirdly, if I have a chance to travel, I would like to visit London. Why I want to visit London the most out of all other places in the world? Well, it is simply because I always have a dream to visit London ever since I was 6. I would love to see the amazing London Bridge with my very own eyes. In conclusion, there are many places in the world are waiting for me to find out. I hope this COVID-19 pandemic will end soon. I will definitely want to make memories all around the world. Life is short, but the world is wide. Thanks for listening to my speech. Bye and have a nice day.
And salutations to all my virtual audience. My name is Anna Cole. I am 10 years old. Here, I'm with my favorite backpack and feeling like a globe trotter to deliver my exciting speech about all around the world. I look like Dora the Explorer, right? Well, let's get started. I have visited many countries before, but I must say, there are only some that have captured my heart. One of them is the Netherlands. I visited this country when I was only 5, but you'll be surprised to know how much I can remember about my visit there. Well, Netherlands is certainly a spectacular place for a holiday adventure, and I'm glad that I have visited this country twice. Trust me, it was so cool. I went to 3 different cities in Netherlands. One of my favorite ones is Rotterdam, where I had a splash in a hybrid bus which can go both on land and water. I had so much fun here. All in all, Netherlands is one of the most memorable and mind-blowing countries I have ever visited in my entire life. Yara, are you familiar with this greeting? Yep, you got it right. The second country that I would like to share about is my trip to New Zealand. I went to this country twice, and my latest visit was when I was 8 years old. I chose this country because it was very close to my heart, as my uncles lived there, and I felt more like a home without feeling like a foreigner. This makes New Zealand a very special country among all the places that I have visited. There are many naturals with scenic and beautiful views in the landscape of New Zealand. My favorite one was the Black Sand Beach and cruising to many remarkable seaports, especially Devon. New Zealand is certainly a place of joy, thrill, and excitement. But not least, talent is also unbeatable. I went to Bangkok just recently before COVID, so it's still fresh in my mind. I must say, Thailand is a very cultural, warm, and friendly people, which makes it a very unique country to visit. In fact, I visited lots of tourist attraction spots, like Asia, where I had a spine-chilling moment in the Haunted Mansion. I almost screamed my lungs out and had a maximum fun with my sister. One should not miss the sticky mango rice when you are in Thailand. It is unbelievably delicious. Yum yum. I reckon that Thailand is one of the most stupendous and mind-blowing countries that I have ever been to. I really appreciate your kind attention and hope you all enjoyed my globe-trotting story. Bye and have a super great day.
I'm going to talk about around the world. Around the world, we have many countries. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 countries that I like. The countries are France, Australia, and England. Firstly, I'm going to talk about France. France is a very beautiful country. We can go vacate to France. We can go to Paris, Nice, Cannes, Lyon, and so on. The most popular in France is Eiffel Tower. Next place is Australia. Australia has 8 states. In Australia, koala bears, penguins, kangaroos are popular animals. When we go to Australia, we can see them and take a picture with them. So next, I would like to talk about England. The capital city of England is London. We also know England as UK. England has many historical places. We can visit British Museum, National Gallery, and so on. We have many countries around the world. If I am blessed by God, I will go around the world. I hope my wishes come true. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Good afternoon to fellow friends, teachers, and parents. My name is Mikhail Yamin. Today, I want to talk about countries I want to visit around the world. There are so many countries that I want to visit, but one is France. France is located in Western Europe between Spain and Belgium. France is a country with beauty and elegance. It is known as one of the most modern countries in the world. The best thing about this country is probably the fact that the capital city of Paris is unlike any other city in the world. It is known worldwide to be the city of lights, not forgetting the remarkable Eiffel Tower. I dream visiting one of the fancy restaurants in Paris, having an evening tea, enjoying my favorite savory macaroons and its famous baguette, overlooking the miracle Eiffel Tower. Most people know France famed for its fashion houses, considered arts, and museums. But I guess I will be more attracted to visit the National Museum of Arts, where I can see paintings by artists such as Pablo Picasso. Last but not least, before I leave the country, I will definitely visit the most exciting attraction in the world, which is Paris Disneyland. I want to experience that roller coaster, the Pirates of the Caribbean, and Buzz Lion Laser Blast, Infinity and Beyond. I am sure it can be a true magical experience. I really hope the COVID-19 pandemic will be over soon so that I can make this dream come true. Thank you for listening to my speech today. Safe always and hashtag kita dalam kita.
Everyone, my name is Jadlin. Today, I'm going to tell you all about the country that I would like to visit. The first country that I would like to visit is Italy. I would like to visit Italy because of the old art and culture the country has. I believe that Italy is home to some of the oldest stories in our history. Italy has the best crowd of painters in the world. Second, I would like to visit Australia. It is because Australia seems to have such a great environment to take a vacation to. Australia has many unique and interesting places for anyone to visit and have a great experience with all the animals, historical sites, restaurants, forests, deserts, and oceans that they have. These are the two countries that I would like to visit and wish to visit there one day. Thank you and hope you have a nice day. Bye!
The world is like a never-ending book. There are so many pages to explore. Hoizana to the embassy of the parents, teachers, and students. My name is Samantha and I am 10 years old. Today, I'll be talking about a beautiful, elegant place named Switzerland. Switzerland is a place I wish to go. Switzerland is located in Central Europe. This landlocked country is about the size of New Jersey and is between France and Italy. Switzerland has been crowned the cleanest country in the world. Switzerland was formed in the year of 1291. It was formed by an alliance of cantons against the Habsburg dynasty, the Confederatio Helvetica. Bern is the capital in Switzerland. Matterhorn, one of the highest mountains in the Alps, is a place in Switzerland I wish to go. At the foot of this mighty peak lies a charming village of Zermatt. Didn't get attracted yet? I'm gonna tell you more. For those who like winter, Switzerland is famous for its skiing resorts during the winter. But let's be honest, who doesn't like winter? The Alpine mountains stretch across the Balkans to France, making Switzerland the perfect skiing destination. Ins, Zwei, Dui, Dir. These are 1 to 4 in Swiss. Roses are red, violets are blue. Explore the world to see it's true. That's all I have for you. Merci, Mia, Biama.
I really love traveling to different places and I hope that COVID-19 will be over soon so I can travel again. Today is a very beautiful Sunday. How are you everyone? My name is Kirby and I'm 10 years old. Today I will deliver a speech titled Around the World. Firstly, I like to go to New Zealand because the scenery there is very beautiful. For example, I can go up the hill by cable car to enjoy the beautiful scenery around me and I feel very relaxing. This is why I love New Zealand. Other than that, I also love to go to London because there are many interesting places such as London Bridge. For example, I can go to London Bridge when it's the evening because the sunset is very magnificent. And of course, there is still many places as well. Lastly, I like to go to Japan because there are many delicious street food in Japan. For example, I can eat from morning till night. On top of that, the streets in Japan are so clean. That's all for my speech today. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Simin. Today,
I'm going to talk about around the world. There's lots of amazing places for us to visit. There's 3 places that I would love to visit. I would like to visit Italy. This is because I'm a huge pizza fan. I will never get bored if I get to eat pizza every meal. The next country that I wish to visit is Australia. I want to see a penguin species that only live on the coastline of southern Australia and New Zealand. And that's little penguin. The little penguin has blue and white feathers. I have never seen a blue feathered penguin before. I will definitely go there in future. The last country that I would like to visit is Canada. I love to pour maple syrup on my pancakes. I want to see how maple syrup is made. Besides that, I would like to see polar bears at the north region of Canada too. These are all the amazing places that I would love to visit. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Everyone, my name is Aiden and hope all of you are doing good in this hard time of COVID-19. Today I am going to talk about 3 countries that I have been to before. First, I have been to Taiwan. It has many fun things and delicious food there, especially my favorite, braised meat rice and the huge chicken chop. I also been to the magnificent Taipei 101, which is as shown here. It has 101 floors tall and it's one of the tallest buildings in the world. In Yilan, approximately 2 hours drive from Taipei. It has many fun activities to do there. The one I went to was a crayon experience center where I experienced to make my own crayon. Next, I have been to Beijing, China. It is a metropolitan city where you can experience the modern and historical sites of the city. The food is also delicious too. If you reach there, don't forget to try the famous Peking duck and the dumplings. The Forbidden City is also not to be missed, which is very, very beautiful where you can see the ancient buildings there. If you got a chance to hire a car, the Great Wall is not to be missed, which is one of the World Heritage Sites. Lastly, I have been to Thailand, Bangkok and Hua Hin. Another food heaven. You will spoil by the choices because all of them are so delicious. What my favorites are pineapple fried rice and the tom yum soup. Hua Hin is about 3 hours drive from Bangkok, which has the world's most beautiful beaches there. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope the pandemic will be over very soon. Have a nice day and stay safe.
Hello everybody, my name is Kang Yin Hao. Today I am going to share 3 countries around the world that I like to visit. First, I would like to visit Canada. I like skiing and Canada is the best skiing place. Melbourne is one of Canada's amazing winter sports destinations. They have a lot of fun winter snow activities. Some are not require any technical expertise such as sledding, snow tubing, ice fishing, snowmobiling, and sled. This is a great place to enjoy winter fun with families and friends. The second country that I like is Australia. I love its nature. I can visit farms and wonderful animal shows. In the farm, I saw a lot of kangaroos and koalas. They are super cute, especially the koalas. After watching them, I wish to bring one home, but my dad said you only can bring the koalas for home. Last but not least, Disneyland in Japan is my dream place. I love Disneyland because there are many movies characters such as Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Kung Fu Panda, and so on. There are many fun rides too, such as Splash Mountain and the Jungle Cruise. In Japan, I also can enjoy many types of sushi. Sushi is my favorite food, especially inari, maguro, and ramen. If I have enough money, I will go to all these countries during school holiday. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy my speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Joelle. Today I would like to talk about Hong Kong. I have been to Hong Kong before with my family. Hong Kong is best known as a shoppers and food paradise. Hong Kong offers a lot of unique shopping experience. There are trendy boutiques, traditional stores, and of course luxurious shopping mall and bustling street market. You may find all kinds of latest designer fashions. For me, as a kid, the place which attracts me the most is Hong Kong Disneyland. You can enjoy many train rides and especially Disney theme building. I tried out the Big Grizzly mountain coaster. It is very adventurous and exciting. I also saw the Disney cartoons and take the opportunity to take pictures with them. At night, we can also take a night cruise and at Victoria Harbour. We watch the Symphony of Lights show to experience the world's largest light and sound spectacular right in the middle of the action. There is a breathtaking scenery. What I like the most about Hong Kong is its food. The dim sum and fresh seafood should definitely be sampled, like char siu bao and sao mai and others. Thanks for lending me your ears, and after hearing my speech, I hope you will like Hong Kong too.
Hello everyone, my name is Orange. In this beautiful afternoon, I would like to share 3 places that I wish to travel and visit. First of all, I would like to visit China. It is because Chinese food is famous worldwide. Some specialties that I would like to try are Beijing roast duck, rice noodles in Guilin, and dim sum in Hong Kong. The criteria I use in deciding to visit China is the food. Secondly, I love to visit Japan during spring. This is because of the amazing pink cherry blossom that cover the street. Everything in Japan turns into sakura mode. There are fake cherry blossom flowers in stores, cherry blossom drinks, and even food. So, I definitely will go to Japan in future. Lastly, I wish to visit Italy. Italy has all the beautiful parts of the world, with clear blue water and surrounded by mountain and village. I love Lake Garda, Lake Como, and Lake Maggiore. I can enjoy boat trip and water sports there. It is worth to visit. Thanks for listening to my speech.
Everyone, I am Afi Hakim from Malaysia. I am 11 years old. Today, I will talk about
around the world. Firstly, I live in Malaysia. I love Malaysia because Malaysia is one of the most beautiful and fascinating tourist destinations of Southeast Asia. There are many interesting places in Malaysia such as Kuala Lumpur, Melaka, Gunung Mulu National Park, Tioman Island and many more. That is why I love Malaysia. One fine day, I want to visit Japan. Why? Because Japan is a modern, beautiful and amazing country. I want to visit Tokyo skyscrapers and Shuri Castle. I would like to enjoy Japanese food such as ikura, tekamaki, and sushi. From Tokyo, I want to take bullet train to visit some historical places in Nagoya such as Nagoya Castle, Kyoto Castle, and the Tokugawa Art Museum. Japan also has a low crime rate, so I feel safe if I go there. Lastly, I want to visit Italy. Italy is known as the floating city. Italy is a popular country due for its art and architecture. We can find a lot of unique buildings in Italy such as the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Colosseum and Milan Cathedral. That is why I hope to visit Italy. That is all from me. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Stevens once said, "The most beautiful thing in the world is, of course, the world itself." Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrea Teo. I am 11 years old. Today, I would like to tell you the country that I would love to visit someday. Singapore, an advanced island city-state in Southeast Asia with a population of 6 million. I chose Singapore because learning science and technology is my passion. So what better place to go to other than the Science Centre Singapore? It is a one-stop center with more than 1,000 interactive exhibits spanning 14 galleries, like the Omni Theatre, which is Southeast Asia's first 3D digital dome theatre. I can visit remote corners of the world from the comfort of the theatre and also prepare myself for real travel after COVID-19. Next, I would love to visit Snow City in Jurong, Singapore. It is Singapore's first permanent sub-zero indoor snow center with a temperature of -5 degrees Celsius all year round. Ever since I heard my cousin tell me about all the fun things he had done in Snow City, I long to visit there. I want to experience snow. Even now talking about it makes my heart boost with joy. Last but not least, I would love to visit Night Safari Park, which opened in 1994. Ever since I watched its promotional video, I felt the urge to visit because this park is so unique. It is an entire open-air park and it's only open at night. Isn't that interesting? In fact, the Night Safari Park is the world's first nocturnal zoo. Its animal population is huge. It has about 2,500 animals from over 130 species. Also, the Night Safari Park has a show, Creatures of the Night Show, which showcases the natural talent of the zoo animal. That is why I want to visit this place. With that, I would like to say thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kit. My speech for today is around the world. There are so many places I would love to go, but today I will especially talk about my most favorite country, America. I love this country so much, but I've never been to it because the flight ticket is very expensive. Why do I like America? Well, I guess because there are so many things to see. There are many big cities that I know from movies that I watched. I think New York is the one I found out very interesting. For a first-time visitor, walk through the street can be like walk through a movie set with famous sight at every turn. If you like water a lot like me, then I would suggest you to go to Kauai. It's the top beaching destination. Sandwiches, tea, sausage are my favorite food. If I have a chance to visit America, I would love to taste all of those food. In addition, I would love to visit Statue of Liberty. It remains a famous world symbol of freedom and one of the greatest American icons. It's the one of the most largest statues. This is all for now. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you enjoyed.
Everyone, my name is Lim Hai Jun. I am 9 years old. Today, I'm going to tell you about around the world. The first place I went is Korea. This is because I wanted to have a chance to experience a winter feeling in a four-season country. Next, example, I kept playing in the snow, but it was very cold. I never had to touch a single snow in Malaysia. Next, I went to Singapore. This is because I heard that there was a famous carnival called Universal Studios. Example, there were a lot of fun rides, but there were also terrifying rides too. I took a lot of pictures as my childhood memories. Lastly, I went to Thailand. This is because I wanted to learn some new cultures and language. Example, now I know that Thai people love to eat spicy food very much. Tom Yum is their famous food in Thailand. I also learned some Thai words. For example, thank you, khop khop kun, hello, sawadee. Yes, Thai. No, mine. In all these three places above, I like Thailand the most. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you like it.
Morning to all. My name is Azealia and this year I am 11 years old. Today I'll be talking about across the world, around the world. There are 3 countries that I would like to visit after the coronavirus. First of all, I would like to visit Thailand. Thailand has many interesting cultures and very nice people. I love the food there. The beaches are also very clean. And the food are unbelievably delicious and unique. Second of all, I would like to visit China. I love the weather there. The weather is cooling during the autumn. Many people think Chinese is very hard to learn, but I do not think so. And last but not least, I would like to visit London. London has many interesting things. I would like to take pictures with my family at Big Ben. And I heard that the fish and chips there are very good. That's all for now. Thank you for your kind attention.
Small, small world. It's a small, small world after all. Hi everybody, my name is Arthur. Today, I would like to talk about the places I've been around the entire world. Firstly, I'd like to talk about my visit to London back in 2017. I went there to visit my aunt who was living there, and she proved to be an impressive tour guide. She brought us around the United Kingdom to Stonehenge, Tower Bridge, the London Bridge, St. Paul's Cathedral, and so many other places. The one thing that amazed me the most was the fact that people living in London could use the underground queue to get around on a daily basis. We don't do that a lot in Malaysia. Maybe you guys do, but I don't. That's why I found it super astonishing. Secondly, I'd like to talk about my trip to Czech Republic. There, I went to its capital, Prague. There, I saw a clock with 24 digits instead of 12. I found that experience very fun. In Czech Republic, I also visited Chesty Krumlov. There, I visited the State Castle and Chateau of Chesty Krumlov and ate lunch at a place called Papa Restaurant. But if you ask me, the thing that was most forgettable about my visit to Czech Republic was the fact that flowers from
of different colors lined the road when we were driving back to Prague from Czechsky Krumlov. They were in all sorts of different colors, ranging from the colors of yellow to purple. I don't know the names of those flowers as I'm not a flower enthusiast. Lastly, I'd like to talk about Malaysia, my home soil, and where I'm standing right now. It is a beautiful country with 13 states and 3 wilayah persekutuan. I've been to all of them except for 3.9 of them, which are Kedah, Perlis, Terengganu, and Kelantan. And the reason for 3.9 is because I've only been to Terengganu for about 10 minutes. So that explains the 0.1 that I minus away from the 4. Our most recent trip in Malaysia was to Miri and Mulu, Sarawak. Miri is a place where there's a lot of oil. So there I learned a lot about the history of Malaysia exporting oil to Australia, India, and Japan. Mulu is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is basically a forest, a tropical rainforest, and I had a lot of fun there. There I saw bats coming out from caves to hunt. I found it's a very good experience because I learned a lot there and I enjoyed my trip. And don't get me started on the food. Unlike what the song tells us, Rome is a big place. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Sharvin. I'm 10 years old. Today I'm going to talk about 3 countries that I would like to visit. The first country that I would like to visit is Singapore. The reason is I want to find out what is so unique about Singapore. For example, there are multicultural food such as Indian, Chinese, Malaysian, and many more. That is why I would like to visit Singapore. Other than that, I would like to visit another country also. That is United Kingdom. The reason is I want to visit the British Museum. For example, I want to learn the history about British Museum. That is why I would like to visit United Kingdom. Lastly, I want to visit a famous country in the world. That is France. The reason is I want to visit the Eiffel Tower. For example, I want to see how tall is the Eiffel Tower. That is why I would like to visit France. So, this is the 3 countries that I would like to visit during my school holiday. And thank you for listening to my speech. Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye everyone.
How are you today? My name is Shinji. I'm 9 years old. Today I'm going to talk about the country that I want to visit is Singapore. It is an Asian country. The weather is hot and warm. Singapore is a large island with beautiful scenery. First, I wish to visit the Singapore Zoo. There are many interesting animals that I love, like tiger, giraffe, zebra, and bear. I can watch the animal performance there. It will be fun and great. Second, I wish to visit the Marion Bay Sands Sky Park. We can enjoy the sky wheel at the rooftop. Besides, we can swim and enjoy delicious food at rooftop pool and restaurant. If I travel to Singapore, I will try them famous local food like chicken rice, laksa, nasi lemak, and satay. The food is tasty and cheap. Next, Mayan Singapore is a popular tourist place. Every year, a lot of people coming to Singapore. It is the landmark of this country. I also go there to take some photos. Chit chat. I wish to visit again in the future. Thank you.
A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sign. Have you ever heard that song? Yes, probably one of the most iconic songs from the movie called The Sound of Music. For those of you who have seen the movie, I am sure you can still remember the deep views of the mountains and the most beautiful, magnificent scenery in the background of the entire movie. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to watch the movie, I will bring you together to enjoy the beauty of Austria. Hi, hello everyone. My name is Aisha, and today I will share with you about the country that I dream to visit, and it is inspired by the movie The Sound of Music. Austria is one of the country that I dream to visit the most. So you guys might be wondering, why did I want to visit this country anyway? So firstly, Vienna, the capital city of Austria, and it is the largest city there. To this day, Vienna is considered the musical capital of the world, at least for classical music. Imagine there are more famous composers such as Mozart, Brahms, Beethoven, and Schubert have lived in Vienna than in any other city. This city's musical culture is just as varied. Not only that, I am also amazed with the main architectural sites that are well preserved here. This city's architectural sites ranges from Gothic cathedrals to Art Nouveau exhibition center, from Baroque palaces to modern art museums. Not only that, as a coffee lovers like me, coffee houses in Vienna are abundant as well, some of which has been in operation for almost hundreds of years. They not only offer the best coffee mixtures in the world, but also provide places in which to pause, relax, and take in many of the sights of the scenic city. From sausage and schnitzel to chocolate and cakes, culinary pleasures in Vienna are plentiful too. Now, let me talk about another part of Austria located near the German border. Salzburg is probably best known for the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. People visit this fourth largest city for its sites that inspired such unforgettable music, with its hit-top medieval fortress, vivid historic old town, and also breathtaking alpine scenery. Salzburg beauty is sure to enchant visitors in every season of the year. Now, let me bring you to another part of Austria, sneaking along the border of Italy and Austria is the Zilter Alps. The Zilter Alps is probably best known for one of the most impressive landscape in the entire Europe. The Zilter Alps is it is a towering glacial peaks, home to towering glacial peaks, jagged mountain cliffs, and also tree-lined valleys. Imagine, there are more than 85 different glaciers here, and some of which has stand 11,000 feet above the sea level. How cool is that, right? For that being said, Austria is just a beautiful country, imposing mountains as far as I can see, and it has been always one of my favorite countries to visit and to discover hidden gems Austria has to offer. Well, I have arrived at the end of my speech. I would like to thank all for lending your ears and sharing your time with me on this wonderful day. Stay home and stay safe, everyone. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to the panels and the audience. My name is Shobana. Today, I'm going to give a talk about the place I wish to visit, which is China. Many people hate China because of the coronavirus, but they haven't seen the beauty of China. Today, I'm going to show everyone the wonders of this country. But also before that I want to tell the main reason I want to visit China. The main reason I want to visit China is to visit the place where all the Chinese drama were shot and take pictures there. The next reason I want to visit China is because I want to visit beautiful places in there, such as the Yellow Mountains. I can see the sunrise and seas of clouds at the top of the mountains. It will be a breathtaking view. The next reason is I want to visit Hangzhou, which is also known as the next best place to heaven. It has one of the most famous lakes, which is the West Lake, which is also considered as one of the most beautiful sites in China. Each season offers a picturesque scenes that will leave will leave on an everlasting impression. The best time to visit this lake is on spring, which is from the month of March to the month of May. The last reason is I want to visit the Hong village, which is also known as Hongchun village. This village is also called as the 9th century queen. Hongchun is a picturesque village with beautiful watery scene around its lake ponds and bridges, as well as charmingly crafted architecture. Villages over there have diverted water into house gardens and water yards, which exists only in this village. The village, in its breathtaking setting, looks like a Chinese painting. This village also attracts many Chinese art students to practice their skills. These are the reasons why I'm interested to visit China. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and fellow classmates. My name is Lulu, and today we'll be going around the world. My destination is in Europe, in the United Kingdom. Just to clarify some things, people tend to mix up the words UK and the US. US is in the America, while UK is in the Europe. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Today, I will focus more on the country England. Today, I personally choose England because I want to live there in the future and because 2 of my closest friends are from England. And you may wonder, what's so special about England? They have great historical infrastructures such as Windsor Castle, and which is the oldest royal residence still in use. England is also famous for its royal family, like Queen Elizabeth II. They are also famous for its music, like Queen, Spice Girls, and the writing from Shakespeare. But in my opinion, the best thing about England is the lush green of the countryside, and they have like really good food, and their breakfast consists of like creams, scones, pies, and even Cornish pasties. And if anything, it is a must to visit one of England's beaches because they have really clean shores and marvelous sights. Depending on the person, you can go visit live festivals, modern museums, concerts, food festivals, and pop art heritages. So in conclusion, England is very special, and and everyone should visit it once in their lifetime. Thank you for listening.
Our photo shoot session. Everyone, make sure you look pretty, you look handsome, touch up your makeup, touch up everything, your hair, wear it properly. So let us show a cute pose to the screen. I will guide the picture taking. So everyone, cute pose. 3, 2, 1. Go, cheese. Alright, next pose. 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Alrighty, so that was it for our 2-day online showcase. I hope you enjoy. And for those who are still watching the Facebook Live, comment, good job everyone for today. And for all the viewers here, for all the students here, a lot of them said congratulations. So everyone, congratulations, you did it. Woo! Alright. So thank you for coming, and let's hope to see all of you again for your classes next week. Stay safe at home, everyone, and stay healthy. Yay! Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Woo! We did it. Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone. We did it. All the comments are saying, good job, everyone. Thank you. Well done, all the participants. Congratulations. You did it. Okay. Bye-bye. Don't forget to leave the room, leave the meeting. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for the viewers at home as well. Thank you for all the viewers for commenting and supporting. For all the trivia winners, we are going to announce it on our Facebook, so stay tuned. Bye-bye. Yay! We did it! Woo!